Well, good morning, friends and reptile lovers. I am back again here in the snake room, a little dressed up because I just had to use my lunch break at work a little bit differently today. I was kind of rushing to get animals paired up this morning before needing to get to a meeting at the office, and I checked in on one of the girls and discovered that she was wrapped around a clutch of eggs, but I did not have time to pull them before I ran to work. So I decided to use my lunch break today to come see what she's hiding. I'm really excited about this clutch. I do believe that this female, I produced her several years ago, and I think she's one of the most beautiful animals that I have personally produced. Nothing super crazy fancy, but when I saw her for the first time, it was like, wow, I am keeping that snake. And so this is, I believe, her second time producing a clutch for us. And so I'm really excited to see what happens. But I actually changed my pairing partway through the planning this year, and I'm going to explain that a little bit here in a minute. But just so excited to see the eggs and see what she's got. But let's go ahead and pull her out. Let's see what we're working with, and then as we get the egg box set up, I'll tell you more about what the pairing was and why I did that. Kind of a long shot, but we'll see what happens, and we'll hope for the best, and it'll be a really exciting journey along the way. So thanks for joining me. Without further ado, let's take a look at what she's hiding. Oh yeah, wrapped tight. Look at that. Hey there, mama. Oh, you look like you got a great clutch there. Let me move some stuff out of the way. All right, you gonna be nice to me? Hey, sweetheart. I hear you. I do. I hear you. I know. Let's let him go, mama. Oh, you got at least one slug in there. Woo! She tried. That was just a little warning shot. I don't know if I caught that on the camera, but she did take a swipe at me. She's hissing quite a bit. She used to be super, super sweet, but after going through egg labor, I'm sure that she is stressed out. Isn't she just absolutely gorgeous, though? Please don't bite me. I would appreciate it if you didn't. All right, we're going to try and check her out now that she's calmed down, maybe just a tad. Don't feel anything in her, but she's definitely resistant. Woo! I guess she doesn't like you guys. Sorry about that. All right, mama, we're going to put you in a temporary tub. You are tense. There you go. You relax a little bit. We'll get you cleaned up in a minute. All right, well, so we do have one sluggo there that's an infertile egg, unfortunately, but it looks like we have 2, 4, 6 good eggs. And we're going to run them over, get a weight on them, and then we'll put them in the box. Hello. Such a polite scale that I have. 6 eggs, 614, so that's 102 gram per egg average, slightly higher, which is excellent. Let's take a look at them under the light. All right, so you guys know normally I separate my eggs, but these have been together for a while and they're pretty good stuck. They're in a nice little clump there, so I'm going to leave them together. I'm not going to separate them, but we are going to candle them here just to make sure the embryos are on top. If for some reason one is off to the side or upside down or something like that, I will do my best to separate them, but otherwise we're just going to leave them like this if we can. Oh no. All right, so what happened So what happened here is I just, one of the eggs just punctured, so I'm gonna have to do something to try and seal it up real quick. All right, so we're zooming out here a little bit. One of the eggs was upside down. The incubator, or the embryo was on the bottom. Man, come on, break for me. So I'm gonna make up a little glue mixture, and I'm gonna try to make sure this egg gets sealed back, because as I was trying to gently separate them, one of the eggs ruptured and started leaking. So I need to get that patched if I can. I'm just trying to find something I can stir this with. I don't have anything real good, so we're just gonna do a little makeshift here. And what I'm mixing is Elmer school glue and Lotrimin powder, which is a antifungal powder that helps reduce mold. I'm going to move these over here real quick. And oh, this is not the best situation. I actually can't tell which egg is leaking. If it's the one on, I think it's that one, the one on the bottom. All right, so let me set this off to the side. What we're going to do here is apply this mixture. It's not one to go on. So I'm going to take a little paper towel, try and clean this off. It's not actively oozing with no pressure, so if I can clean it, what we're going to do, this is impromptu, you didn't ask for this, folks, but I'm going to get a piece of butcher paper, which won't mold like a paper towel would, and we're going to try and cover this up here. And then apply some more of my mixture. Try and keep it on there and sealed tight so that this will form a layer that will protect that egg from infection and from any more loss of fluid during incubation. It's always a risk when you separate eggs. The longer they've been together, the higher the risk. So this is not what we ever want to have happen, but like I said, this egg was upside down. The embryo was on the bottom, and so I really needed to turn it. So now we're gonna get these lights back off and finish candling these eggs and hope for the best. All right, let's try again. So here's our little one that we had to take off. And let's see, where's my embryo? There it is. What are we? This would be number 3. See how well I can write in the dark. All right. Oh man, this one's off to the side too. That one's good. This one's okay. We'll make this 4. Make our little puncture egg number 5. Number 6 over here, I think I'm going to have to separate as well. Man. Okay. Thankfully, that one came apart real easy. But yeah, completely on the side there. So, where's my embryo? Right here. My Sharpie's acting like it got wet. All right. So we got 6 over here. 1, 2. Just going to get them nice and secure here. Let's get the lights back on. All right. Well, certainly not the way that you want it to go or hope it will go, but This is only the second time I have ever had an egg puncture on me, or breach, as I've tried to separate them. And I separate most of my eggs. So this is unusual. Last year I had it happen once, and the egg was completely fine, hatched fine, healthy baby, no problems at all. So hopefully, Lord willing, we'll have the same situation here, and we'll just keep these babies. I'm going to try and, I don't know if I can turn it so that I can see number 5. But sometimes, folks, you gotta think quickly and act quickly. Last year when this happened, I didn't have any of these supplies out here. And so I wasn't ready for it. Thankfully, I had these on hand from the last time it happened to make sure that they were readily accessible. And I don't think we lost too much fluid. It should be no significant issue whatsoever. But again, you always want to be very careful to minimize any risk. But sometimes it happens. You got to get those embryos up. There is some who say that that's not necessary, but the majority of info out there still says you should have the embryos up. So that's what I'm going to do. 6 eggs, 1 slug, and then we weighed, what was it, 614. So our due date will be 7/18, and hopefully about that time we'll get to see what's in here. Hang with me. I'm going to throw these in the incubator, and then we'll talk more about the pairing. Now, I guess to be more accurate, let me say I didn't throw them in the incubator. I gently placed them in the incubator, but you know what I'm saying. So obviously, lots of different interesting and unexpected things there. We got our 1 little slug, our first slug of the season. So that's only 3 clutches, but so far out of those 3 clutches, we have 20 good eggs. So hopefully 20, yeah, 6, 6, and 8. That's 20. 1 slug so far. Hopefully this will be the last slug we see. Probably not if we have many more clutches. It's just something that happens from time to time. But very excited about that clutch. So let's talk about the pairing. The mom to that, I've bred before. You got to see her being feisty with me and with you. She is, I believe, this is what I've had her marked as from the beginning, is a bamboo, pastel, inchy, pinstripe, yellow belly. That's what I believe that she is. She's produced some cool offspring. However, if you haven't been watching the channel, this would be news. If you've watched it and seen a lot of the old videos, there's a male that I have that the last couple of seasons has proven that he's actually het cryptic, which I didn't know at any point when I got him until 2 seasons ago, a Krypton popped out in the clutch, and through tracing some things back, some genetic testing, discovered that he's actually het cryptic, and we just didn't know it. The breeder didn't know it. I didn't know it. But he has since produced Kryptons two years in a row. And then one of his offspring that I had raised up last year produced some Kryptons. So it turned out that she also got the het cryptic gene from her dad. This mom came from that same dad. So after a while, when I started looking at her, because when she first hatched, I was like, I don't know what is going on here, but she seems crazy. I just made the best conclusions based on the information at the time. But as time's gone on and that information came to light, I started to wonder if she actually may be a Krypton as well, which would mean that the mother that produced her would also have had to have been het clown without me knowing it. So it's really a long shot, to be honest. But the head stamp kind of has some clown-like, cryptic-like, I guess, indicators. But when you're combining so many genes like inchy, pinstripe, and yellow belly all into one animal, and bamboo has a lot of pattern mutation, like there's just a lot of things that would work together. You know, you can't tell 100%. I have not shed tested her. But as I started to do my pairings this year, I changed it at the last minute and said, let me put a visual clown with her just in case, the off chance that she is het cryptic, I could make kryptons, or if she is het clown by some chance, if you don't know, a krypton is het cryptic and het clown. So if by some chance she was krypton and I didn't realize it, then she would be het clown also. So pairing her to a visual clown could give me visual clown. So I changed the pairing. Even if she doesn't turn out to be het cryptic or het crypt clown or krypton or any of that stuff, she still should make some amazing babies. I paired her to an inchy leopard special clown male. And so there's a whole lot of genes at play. I probably have put myself in a world of hurt when it comes to IDing these babies potentially, because I think that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 different codominant genes between the two animals. I think, no, 8. Anyway, it's somewhere around 264 possible outcomes. If there are no hets in the mix, that could throw in additional recessive genes. So it's going to be crazy, but it's going to be a really exciting clutch. I can't wait to see what hatches out, and I can't wait to take you guys along, bring you guys along on the journey. Like, it'll be really cool. So that's clutch 3. Very exciting, a lot of mystery and some possibilities that are up in the air. So it'll be so exciting to see what is coming. Anyway, all that said, I got a phone call coming in, but I'm going to have to call them back. That being said, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to get this mama cleaned up and try and get all that egg smell off of her. Hopefully she doesn't bite me a bunch of times in that process. And then we'll get her in a fresh, clean tub, and we'll feed her, or we'll offer her food this week. And I have a feeling she's going to go right back on feed, which will be great. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to comment your thoughts below or ask any questions. I love hearing from you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. And please remember to share the love of reptiles with anybody you can. And I'll see you guys next time.